A very warm welcome and good evening to all here. I am HEMAPRIYA from third year Computer Science. Here, I am present here to put forth my thoughts on the demands and the expectations that the chair holds. 3 years in this institute, I have met a lot of people, and I've had interactions with so many of them from diverse backgrounds. And I've learned a lot from all of them also. So what I am here today is because of all of you guys. With all this, now I am taking a new step, seeking new things and conquering new heights. With this, I put myself as the candidate for the Vice President of the Student Council. Coming to why I need to be chosen as the Student Council, as the Vice President. The first thing, there have been issues. There have been a lot of reforms that are happening in the campus of lately, but there are still certain areas, certain issues wherein certain things are yet pending to be done. So I will represent the students to the admin, and whatever demands they have, and ensure that they're all solved. And be it any kind of an issue, be it a very small issue or be it a very large issue, there's no discrimination. I'll be there to address everything and make sure it is fulfilled. And previously, I've not been in any major post of responsibility before in this college. A small thing would be I've been a CR for a semester for my class. So the experience that I've had there is that any kind of small thing like cancelling classes or like reducing portions for the CT or whatever. I could carry it forth in a very diplomatic way to the professors and get the things fulfilled for my classmates. So I think I would be able to implement the same quality here with much betterment and improvement if I am elected as the Vice President. Now I would like to put forth the reforms that I would be implementing if I have been elected. The first thing as everyone has been talking about all girls here, we have been deprived of food after 9:30, that is after the mess timings close. So I will ensure that we had HKB before, so this is not something new. So I will ensure that there is a night canteen which is established inside the open hostel. Like for example, yesterday, many of the departments of third year, we had CPCs till 10:30 or 11. So we reached back hostel by 11:30. And they were like, mess is closed, no food. So what, stay hungry? It doesn't make any sense. So there needs to be some kind of like a food outlet inside open hostel. So I will make sure for that. Next one is the gym. There is a space provided in open hostel called as gym, but there's nothing else other than the name gym over there. So, girls also need to stay. Guys are not the only ones who need to go to the gym and work out and stuff. Okay, so I think it is very necessary that girls have a properly working functional gym inside the hostel. So I would vouch for you that I will make sure that the gym is being established inside the girls' hostel. It's already there, but yeah, the equipments and all stuff. And next one is, next is a major issue, roll call. That is like what because eliminating roll call is like too far-fetched. So what I would put forth is that ensure that the girls are inside the campus by 9 o'clock, because what we feel is that we are being deprived of chances of not working for the clubs and all that. So all that work is going to happen inside the campus. So ensure that the girls are inside the campus by 9 o'clock which is the roll call time. And after that, we need to be there at specific locations like OCA or SAC or the admin or wherever, the prominent locations of club work. So ensure that so that we are being given equal opportunities and we can also work at par with all the members of the club. How I would ensure this is that we have a biometric system in our hostel right now. So that could be implemented at the prominent locations inside the campus so that the girls can register, can tell that they are inside the campus. So the hostel would keep a record of who's there and who's not there inside the campus. So it's not necessary for the girls to be restricted inside the open gates. So that is my point. Another major thing is the sports for the girls. Inside the open hostel, inside the open premises, we have basketball court, and then we have a provision for the volleyball throw ball court. That is some area provided, there's a net provided there. But it's all full of grass and stuff. So that needs to be cleared and maintained properly. And girls, if we start practicing over there and we do not go out to our main volleyball court and practice, and we can practice there at any time. And what I would also like to say is, I will make sure that we get sports trainers during the weekends for specific times or whichever comfortable timing for the girls, so that we can improve our sports skills as well. The next one, proposal for a stationery shop inside open. For any kind of stuff, a small pen or pencil you forget, and in the night you don't have, you need to get a record or a notebook. You remember only in the night, then next day you submit an observation. So all of this, after 9 o'clock correctly, we are not allowed outside the gates, and the shop opens only at 9 o'clock or something in the morning. So all this can be solved if we have a stationery shop inside open. There are rooms, we have been, they've built new rooms for bakery and stuff. There are rooms available. So I would propose for the opening of a stationery shop inside the open hostel. Next is the washing machine issue. The installation of washing machine needs, there are washing machines that are present, but then there is no proper installation which is available. So I will definitely make sure that they are properly installed and they are being provided free of cost to the students. That will definitely be ensured. Or if not, if they say initially budget problem or stuff, it can be provided at a nominal cost of 15, 20, 25 rupees per wash. That could be done, and as days pass by, we could reduce the cost and make it completely free. And we also have air conditioners in our common. There are certain years common rooms we have air conditioners, but they are completely out of service. And those are the iLabs, which definitely require air conditioning as well, where there are computers. So ensure the fixing of the present ACs and installing the new ACs in common rooms. That is at least one room per hostel. So that is my reform. That's one of the reforms that I would put forward. And the next one is during girls, we need to shift hostels every year, and every year it's a very, very tedious job, I'm telling you. Shift, and the hostels are very far apart. So shifting from one hostel to another, from second or third year, and going back to the same. Finally, a hostel is somewhere far away again. So going back there, it's a very, very tedious job. So I will ensure that there is some kind of, aid, like some kind of trolleys, something. Because last year we were provided with 2 trolleys, if I'm right, 2 trolleys, and one of them, during the process of shifting, one of the wheels broke or something, so it was useless. So there was just one trolley, and it was burdened so much, it was overfilled. and we, some 5-6 people had to push that one trolley. It was very tedious. So to address all those issues, I would ensure that we have a more number of like trolleys to aid us during shifting of hostels. And next, the RFID cards that we have during our fest. We could use that for our mess and for any other eateries inside our campus. To talk about the implementation, it is not something which we are not familiar with. It's already been implemented. When we are able to implement it for like 3 days of Festember, 3 days of Pragyan, and 3 days for Fest, it's just an extension to whatever the system is, the existing system. So, and certain shops like Juicy and all, they put up stalls during Fest, so they will also be aware of how to use it. And if not, also we can for the eateries which do not know or which are not aware of it, that we can easily tell them how to use it, and we can bring in the system. This will be very helpful because like you can't be sure that you have cash in your wallet all the time. You just need to carry that card and use it wherever you want, and this will be linked to your mess fees. Like how I'm saying it will be linked to your mess fees is that in case every day you go dine in the mess, you will again use your card so that the amount of money per day meal that will be deducted from your account. And in case your balance is empty, balance becomes zero, we will have a portal where you can go and refill your cash, like put cash in your account. And from the shop's point of view, you can refund your cash weekly or so, or whatever time interval that can be done, so that it is fine for the shops and for the students. And one more thing is that the library. One thing is there are two things we want to talk about the library. One thing is the number and the type of books that are available. It's very limited, like very limited, the number of books that are available in the library. That needs to be taken forward because, like for example, for our one subject, for one unit, we have only like one textbook which is available, and the whole class needs to use it. So this is a very tedious thing. So there needs to be at least a decent number of copies available of at least the prescribed books in our syllabus book. And one more thing about the library is that the timings of the library. They say it is open till 9 o'clock, but then they send you out to the library by 8:30, 8:40 max on weekdays. On weekends it's half a day library. So this library is basically there for students to go and refer to books and to go and study. So I would push forth for extending the timing of the library in the night and having it the same throughout the week, like even Saturday and Sunday. And one more thing which I want to put forth is that having something like an information center, like if anything, like in case you want to know how to get your bona fide or objections or any kind of small petty issues, anything you can, there will be someone at the information center who will be ready to help you at any time of the day. So this is very necessary because there are a lot of things available, but then the students are, majority of the students are not aware of all that. So this would help the students to get to know of how they can go about certain stuff, like whatever they want. And one more thing is that the voice of the girls in the admin. One thing is I want to increase the number of girls as responsible people in the admin, and also ensure that their voice is being heard in certain issues. So I, as a girl, would want that to happen, and I will definitely push forward for that, being a girl. These are the reforms that I have thought of, and I would welcome wholeheartedly any other kind of issue or redressal from anyone, or like anyone in the campus, any student. So with all this, I believe that I would be a suitable candidate for the the Vice President, carry out my duties responsibly. So if you also believe in me, please do vote for me. This is HEMAPRIYA from Computer Science. Thank you.